Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Erica Garcia. You can call me Erica G, whatever it is that y'all like. But anyways, if you're new to my channel, see, I'm already stuttering. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are not, oh my God, what is wrong with me? If you are not new to my channel, welcome back, you guys. So I have a new video, and I know some of you guys that know me are probably like, oh my God, like, girl, you took a long time to upload another one. I know. I'm telling you guys, I mean what I mean when I tell you guys that literally I know nothing about YouTube, okay? I mean, I just watch a bunch of my favorite YouTubers. I watch them. That's about it. And I know they edit and all that, but I haven't gotten there yet, you guys. I'm completely clueless on how to edit, how to do a thumbnail. I'm learning as I go. So I'm sorry if you guys were waiting for me to upload another video or wondering if I was ever gonna continue on with this YouTube. But I was. It's just like I said, you guys, one, I'm learning, and two, I also have a busy schedule because I have to find ways where I can upload video because I'm married, so sometimes, it's everywhere, you guys. But anyways, enough of that. So today's, as you can see by the title of this video, I am doing a mukbang, a Wingstop mukbang. And so I got some the 8-piece combo. Let me show you guys because I have it everywhere, you guys. So I have the 8 pieces, the garlic parmesan. So there you go. The garlic parmesan. That's my favorite. It looks fire, you guys. This looks bomb. So I got the 8-piece garlic parmesan. Then my all-time favorite that I get from Wingstop, you guys, is the buffalo ranch fries. Yes. Buffalo ranch fries. I upgraded my fries. I didn't want to get the original, so I decided to get hopefully you guys could see pretty good. I'm trying to adjust me being too close to the camera, you guys, so if I look too close, or maybe I'm gonna have to start fixing that, but let me know, you guys. But anyways, so here's the buffalo ranch. So I just thought I'd do, a mukbang and a story time, you guys, as well. And then here I got my little soda that came with it. Got me a root beer because, girl, where I live, they don't never have Coke. So I just opted for a root beer. If not, it's okay. I got my water with me on the side. So, y'all, and if you guys start noticing that I'm acting a little weird or talking funny or shaky, whatever, I'm nervous, okay? I'm hella nervous, y'all. So before we get started on the story time, get a little bite of this, y'all, because I only ate earlier in the morning. When I was eating, I only ate in the morning with my husband. Sorry, guys. I'm telling you, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know. I think I'm still nervous, I guess, because this is my second video, so I'm still nervous, you guys. Bear with me. But, I mean, I'm pleased. I just want to let you guys know. If you hear any yelling or any screaming, mind you guys, we live in an apartment. Me and my parents, and my husband. I have my own room. However, my room is so small, you guys. So you guys are going to be able to hear everything that goes on out there. I mean, there's a lot of us in this apartment. It's so small. So if you hear my dad, my mom, my nephew screaming, please forgive me for that, you guys. Like I said, I'm still learning as I go with all this. But yeah, just thought I'd give you guys a heads up. If you hear any yelling or screaming, please don't mind them. Please, please, please. Like I said, we live in an apartment. It's really small. The walls are thin. You guys can hear everything. But let me get a bite to eat before I get started. My heart is pounding, you guys. Oh my God, this is so good. Oh my God, hold on. I'm being a little fatty right now. Here's some fries. This is so good. If you guys love Wingstop, let me know in the comments down below. What is your favorite? What are your favorite wings? What do you like getting there from Wingstop? Because let me tell you, mine is always this, what I just showed you guys, the 8-piece, the garlic parmesan. Like, oh, I'll get the 8-piece or the 10-piece, but it always has to be garlic parmesan or the original hot, I think. Is that original hot, I believe? Correct me if I'm wrong. But I get the original or the garlic parmesan, and it always has to be with the buffalo ranch fries. So, but yeah, let me know in the bottom what is it that you guys get at Wingstop, you guys. So, also I have my ranch on the side. Sorry I didn't show you guys, but I do have the ranch on the side. So, and excuse the baldness in the background. So, okay, let's stop shaking. I'm over here nervous, you guys. Sorry. So let's get started. Let's on the story. So the story that I have for you guys is I thought I'd just share you guys one thing about me that I didn't mention in my first video about which is how do you call it, a disability that I have. I know some of you, once I tell you the story, you guys are gonna be like, what? Like, no, you don't even look like there's anything wrong with you. You don't look like you have a disability. But I do, you guys. I know some of my friends, people that are watching know me, my family, my friends know that I do have this disability. For those of you who do not know me, I will be sharing this. So I just want to clarify that because I know some of you guys, well, my friends, my family, they know I have a disability, and they do tell me, like people who don't know me, like even my friends and my family, when they found out, they would, or even the fact that they knew, they just never, they would always tell me like, you don't look like it, you know, you look completely normal. But anyways, so yeah, for those who are new to my channel, I just wanted to, this is the story that I wanted to bring up about me. I do have a disability, you guys. For those of you that don't know, I do have a disability, and I just wanted to share that a little bit with you guys, a little bit more about me, a little bit deeper. So I do have a disability. My disability is epilepsy. And now when, mind you, when I was small, I was a normal baby, you guys. Like I didn't have this when I was born. You know, I was a regular normal baby, healthy baby, and everything. And then it was just weird. And I'll tell you guys how it started. But yeah, I was a normal baby, you guys. I mean, I was healthy. I didn't have there was nothing wrong with me, anything. Until I turned 7. It happened when I turned 7. I still remember like if it was yesterday, you guys. I didn't know until I was 7 years old. I believe that we were living in Upland, California, and this is when I was getting ready to, because I have a friend that was there, and we went to school together. We would walk together. So my mom would get up really early because she had to go to work, but she wouldn't leave me home by myself. She would always, drop me off at my friend's house because she just lived in the same apartment complex. And so she would take me over there early in the morning, and I would just stay at my friend's house, and I would be there in the living room just taking a little quick nap because it wasn't time to go to school yet. So there was a day one day I went to my friend's house, and it was time to go to school, and it was a little too early. But I stood in the living room, and mind you, my friend, she lives with her grandma. So if I said parents, sorry, I meant scratch that. I meant to say her grandma. She was living with her grandma, and so it was a little too early. So my mom left to work. I stood there, and her grandma had told me that if I wanted to take a little nap, since it wasn't time, that I could sleep. So I took a little nap, And then I guess it was already, they woke me up. I think my friend woke me up, I believe, or her grandma. I want to say, no, I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember if it was my friend or her grandma. I'm not sure. Anyways, so they woke me up. Okay. And all I know is my friend had told me, "Hey, Erica, you want to go play outside? You want to play, yeah, you want to go out play. You want to go outside and play and with the skates. Let's go outside and play with with the skates. Let's go skating, just for a little bit since until it's time for us to go to school." So I said, "All right." So she goes and gets a pair of skates for me, so we could go play outside. And as soon as I got up to try to put on the skates, I'm trying to remember because it's a little kind of like a little blur. Some certain areas. Um, So, anyways, so as I'm telling her, okay, I get up, mind you, I was on the couch, so I get up, and it was just so weird. Right when I stepped out of my friend's door, everything, y'all, like, have y'all ever sat in one of those office chairs that spin and you just kind of like spin for fun, like crazy? That's how I seen everything. Like the minute I stepped foot out of the door, everything around me was spinning so fast, y'all. And after that, that's all I remember. Next thing you know, when I woke up, tell me why I was face down on the grass, and I'm just like zoned out. Like I'm looking around, not talking. I'm just looking, and I'm catching myself like my hand. Sorry for the random man. Anyways, so I catch myself like face down on the grass, and I hear my friend, I hear her, and then I hear like guys like the from the the paramedics, whatever, fire department, whoever was there was like a bunch of, I just hear a lot of talking. All I know is as I'm facing on the grass, I could see myself like just picking at the grass, like just plucking it, and I'm like, I'm tripping out, like, why am I doing that to myself? You look at it's kind of like when you look at yourself, just like a dream in a way, if you understand where I'm coming from. So, anyways, I'm picking, like, just, picking at the grass. And then out of nowhere, I hear my mom's voice and she's crying and, um, she's scared. And I finally, like, kind of, and everybody, I don't know who was talking. I think my mom started talking. I looked at her and I'm looking at everybody looking like lost. I'm looking confused. Like, I don't know what's going on. In reality, I don't, you know? And, I don't know. They were talking to me. I couldn't even say nothing. I was just lost. I was not all there, you guys. Next thing I know, they rushed me to the hospital. They ran so many tests and trying to figure out, what was the cause of why, I had a seizure. Because even my mom was wondering, like, what's wrong with my daughter. So I was in the hospital, not that long, actually. I think I only lasted there, I want to say just a day. I don't know. I don't remember, like I said. Um, but I was in the hospital and they ran a lot of tests. They had like these, um, I don't know if it's called a CAT scan or MRI. I'm not sure. If you know, I'm about to mention it. But anyways, they're wires. Okay. Maybe if you guys know someone who has seizures or epilepsy, or you yourself have epilepsy, maybe you know what I'm talking about. Then you'll know what I'm talking about, is what I should say. But anyways, they put these, they ran so many tests, you guys, from like, they did blood tests on me. They did all kinds of tests to try to figure out what was the cause of it. So, but they put a bunch of wires all over my head and my hair was all sticky. Like, I don't know what it was, y'all, but my hair was fully like sticky, like jelly. I don't know what it was, but they had a bunch of wires all over my head. Okay. I had to lay there. I had to close my eyes. They were doing the whole wires on my head. And then they were having me doing they had me close my eyes. They had me doing like a breathing test. Um, I had my eyes closed, and then they were flashing like a bunch of like different types of strobes of light, I guess, to see. I'm assuming, now that I'm older, I'm assuming that maybe they were doing that to see if any stuff like that, like lights or anything, would trigger a seizure. So yeah, they were just running just a bunch of tests. And long story short on that part, but they end up, my mom asked the doctors when they came after they were done, doing the whole test and everything. My mom asked them because the doctor came and she's like, what's wrong? Like, did you guys find anything? They're like, well, see, that's the thing, ma'am. Like, we didn't find anything wrong with your daughter. So we don't understand why she had a seizure. And my mom was like, what do you mean she had a seizure? She's like, yeah, she had a seizure. And, but there's no, we ran so many tests on her. So we don't understand as to why she got it. And usually people who have seizures, epilepsy, we always run tests and nothing never pops up, So it was a little weird for me and my mom. So, but they said that's what I had. And from there on was, I guess you could say, we thought it was just going to be a one-time thing. But as I started getting older and, it started happening a little bit more and more and more. And then, so as I got older, I started getting them more often. That's when the doctor started saying, that I was going to have that for the rest of my life. I was going to have seizures. And I was going to take medication. So they had gave me, they prescribed me back then, oh my God, what was the name of it? Phenobarbital. They had prescribed me phenobarbital at the time. And that's all I would ever take was phenobarbital. And I was taking that for quite a while, quite some time. I was taking that for a long time. So I would take one, I want to say I would take one in the morning and then one at night before going to bed. But I don't remember if I was taking one or two. I don't remember. But I was taking, that's what they have told me to start taking for my seizure. And then, like I said, as I was getting older, I don't know if the pills weren't like strong enough for me. Because they didn't quite tell me what kind of seizures. And at the time, I didn't even know that there's so many different types of seizures. I thought it was just one, but no, apparently, as I started, digging and looking up stuff on as to what does seizure, like what causes seizures, what kind of medication, what do they do, this and this and that. And so, but yeah, that's when I ended up realizing that, when I Googled, yes, you know me, I did Google, I Google everything, you guys. So anyways, I Googled about the epilepsy and there's so many, y'all. There's so many seizures. I had no idea. I didn't know that. I thought it was just one and that was it. Let me take a bite. Hold on. I'm looking at my phone. I'm talking to y'all. So, yeah, there was literally so many guys. So many seizures. And I was just tripping out, I was just tripping out, like what? Like, I didn't know there was more than one. Anyhow, so they didn't tell me. Anyways, enough of that. They didn't tell me, okay, what kind of seizure I had. Well, I was taking phenobarbital, and at that time, I guess, like I said, I think what it was is my body was getting used to those medications because, excuse me, as I got older, I was getting them more frequent. For example, I think one of a family member on my dad's side of the family had passed away, right? And we had to leave early in the morning to go. I think it was in LA that we had to drive all the way over there to LA. Mind you, so we got up early in the morning. I didn't get a chance to eat. And I didn't know that people who have seizures, like I said, everybody's different. But I didn't know that you can get a seizure if you don't eat. I didn't know you can get a seizure if you stress out a lot. Like, there's so many things that trigger seizures. And so at that time when we were heading out to go to the funeral or to the wake, it was whatever, I didn't eat. But, I didn't think anything was going to happen to me. You don't know, So we left. And then I started feeling a little funny. And I don't know, I was telling my mom, I don't know if maybe it's probably, I was telling her maybe it's because I didn't eat. So my mom started getting scared because she was just so traumatized from the first incident. And so she was just like, well, hurry up and start eating this little bread. And so she was just giving me, so I was trying to hurry up and, put things just so I don't have one. And I ended up having one, you guys. Just put it that way. I ended up having one. And it was, we were assuming that it was because I didn't eat. But let me tell you guys, there's a lot of things that triggers seizures, from lights to stress to you not eating to a lot of things. A lot of things. Excuse me. So I had one that, and then it just, like I said, it was just started more constantly, and I would, mind you, I was taking my medication, you guys. I was on my medication, and but then it started getting a little too worse, where it started getting a little too bad, and I was getting too frequent, and my doctors were kind of wondering, like, why is she getting them? Like, and they would ask me, are you taking your medication? I was like, yeah. So they ran tests. They said, well, we're going to run tests to see what's the reason. And so they end up finding now that the reason why I was getting seizures so many times was because they were saying, they were thinking that the medication that they prescribed me was wasn't strong enough. Like, my body, in other words, my body was getting used to that medication, so it wasn't really doing anything for me. So it was just, I was just basically, in a way, just popping pills for nothing. So my body was just so used to it. So they decided to so I had to go to another neurologist, and I'm trying to remember, you guys. I don't know if I had to go to another neurologist. I think so, or I stood with the same one. I'm not sure, you guys. Like I said, I'm trying to remember everything. But anyways, so I went to a neurologist, and I had to get seen by a neurologist. Yes, that is true. Okay. So I had to get seen by a neurologist, and they changed my medication, and they said, this medication that they're giving you, this is not doing anything. They were, matter of fact, saying that the medication I was taking, phenobarbital, was for oh my god, I wish I could. I'm sorry, you guys. I wish I could say, like, a different type of epilepsy, if that makes sense. It was like a for like a baby kind of. I don't know. Maybe one day, if I can remember, I'll make another video about it, if you guys would like that. But anyways, it wasn't strong enough. It was the wrong medication that they were supposed to give me a much stronger one. So anyways, they prescribed me, now that I'm older, now that I'm 30, 37. I was going to say 36. Now that I'm 37, now I'm taking a different kind of medication, because they were saying, my neurologist was saying that the medication I'm supposed to be taking is Keppra, and that's what I'm taking right now. I'm taking a 1,000 milligrams. It's Keppra that I'm taking. So I take one in the morning and one at night. So that's been working for me, you guys. So, but I'm not saying that even if they prescribe me a much stronger pills, because don't get me wrong, I've had quite a really bad episodes, to where, back then, like I said, remind you, I didn't know when I was gonna have one. It would just happen. The only way I would know is when I wake up. I used to just look at everybody. I'll be looking around. I'll be looking at my parents, and I used to feel so bad, you guys, because my parents, my brothers, and my sisters, and everybody would just look at me like, oh my god, like they would be crying. I'm like looking at them like, why are they crying? Why is there paramedics here? Why is this and that? They would ask me a bunch of questions, like simple questions that any of you guys would even know the answer. But me, in my situation, an easy question, like they asked me, well, how old was I? Where am I? Do you know? They were like, do you know where you're at? Do you know how old you are? Do you know what year you were born? Do you know do you know where you live? Do you know the what's today's yeah, what did they say? What's today's date? What year are you in? I didn't even know, you guys. I would literally tell them, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I knew my name, but I didn't know anything else. I would just like, I don't know. So yeah, it's really bad. But I had a lot of bad episodes, you guys, to where I would wake up. Like literally, I would pee myself. I would bite my tongue. Sometimes I would have like so many bad like blisters because I bit my tongue. And I know I hear a lot of people saying like, oh, if you have to put something in their mouth. Honestly, that I don't know who made that up, but you do not, from what I've heard, from my neurologist, you do not put anything in their mouth. People who have seizures, You do not put anything in their mouth, you guys. You just basically just keep them. If you just keep them away from sharp objects, keep them away from things. You just lay them on their side, and just make sure that everything's clear, and you just lay them on their side. Like my dad, he's the one that deals with me when I would have seizures. And he would just, like, I would feel him rubbing my back, telling me everything's okay. Like, he would be the calm one. My mom's the one that she gets a little scared. And I don't blame her, you guys. But um but yeah, like I said, I would have bad ones. Sometimes like I said, but everybody's different. Every seizure is different. Sometimes people get really, really bad ones. Some are like not that bad. Um, at that time, mine were really bad, but now they're controlled. And mind you, I was taking my medication, but like I said, it's not just about you taking your medication. Anything could still trigger seizures, even if you take your medication. Whether it's stress or lights or you not eating, um, being overweight, a lot of things, you guys. So, and in my situation, I was going through personal things and I was stressing, and that's how I was getting seizures. So, and even just getting up too early can trigger, like, because I felt for me, like, if I get up like around 4 something in the morning and I don't eat at all, and if I get up too early, like, because I didn't know that was people with seizures. Like I said, everybody's different. That if you don't get enough sleep, because I guess you're supposed to get a lot of rest, but if you don't get it, you can get a seizure. So it's a lot of things, you guys. It's a lot. But but yeah, I was getting them really bad, and I heard that if they last too long, like if a seizure lasts for like a couple seconds or minutes, I'm not. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong. For those of you that know, um, I just know that if it lasts a couple seconds, or for a little, just for a little bit, if it lasts for a little bit, it's okay. But if the seizure lasts too long, that's not okay. That's when you really got to rush that person to the emergency. Um, and good, how do I say it? Luck, good thing that I haven't went through that. My parents is just, in general, they're the kind of person, like, my parents are the kind of people that they want to take me no matter what, even whether I have one, whether it had lasted for so little time, they still want to take me, you know. So, but yeah, I was having them really bad, you guys. I was having them bad, and like I said, I'm not gonna go into detail. Like I just said, the only times it would happen when I would get them really bad is because during my personal life before I was married, I would stress out a lot, um, and that's how I would trigger stress. But thank thank God, that does not happen no more. I'm on my medication, and even back then I was always on top of my medication every single day. And back then, mind you, back then I didn't know when they would come. Now, as I got older and this started going on and on, I started studying my own body. And now I know when I'm going to have a seizure. Like, I know when I'm going to have a seizure because I stutter a lot. Um, you start feeling weird. Like, your body feels weird. Like, you don't feel yourself. There's times where, if I hold something in my hand, sometimes I jerk. Like, I'll like black out real quick, like just like a second. Like, I'll just blank, and I'll, like, let's say if I have like something in my hand, and I'll go like that, and I'll drop, or I'll break something, or it will come out of my hands. If that makes sense, I don't know if you guys are kind of catching what I'm trying to say, because I'm all over the place, you guys, right now. But yeah, I would literally have something in my hand, and I'll be walking, and I know I feel weird, but I would just like jerk. I would like jerk, and it would drop the item, whatever it is that I'm holding. So it's bad. It's bad. It's kind of sucks, that people that have, seizures, epilepsy. It's something. It's scary. Um, at first, I thought, at one point, I thought my parents were kind of over dramatic, about um crying and see me have seizures, until I started seeing my own friends um have seizures in front of me, and I was like, oh shoot, like, this is not a lie, like, this is not a joke, like, this is something serious and it's scary. So I've literally seen, now I know what my parents were talking about. I've seen friends where they've had seizures and they were just really bad, and I started freaking out, but I knew what to do. I didn't like just leave them. Like, I knew what to do because I remember, what my dad would do for me. But it's something scary. So like I said, if you yourself know someone that has seizures, like, it's really scary. It's a scary thing. But I mean, and I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends feel bad because I've had seizures in front of my friends before, and they would cry because they would say that they didn't want to see me like that. They would freak out, and sometimes I would tell them, once I'm out of it, sometimes I tell them, look, whenever I have one, just calm down, just try to be calm, and just put me somewhere, lay me down somewhere where there's nothing around that could hurt me, or I could, hurt myself, or, just lay me on my side and just put something under my head, so, and I'll be okay. So, but yeah, I feel bad. It's a pretty scary sight, and it's pretty sad because my friends even said that, they felt bad because they feel like they can't, like, they want to do something, but they can't. When someone has a seizure, you just kind of got to let them just let it happen. you know there's really nothing you can do. And I know a lot of people just feel like, damn, man, I could have done something. I wish I should have done something. But in reality, you guys, there's nothing. You just kind of got to let it happen. But if it lasts too long, then you just got to just, call the emergency. You have to call the paramedics and stuff. So yeah, I just thought like I said, I thought I'd share a little bit of you guys, of my disability. So like I said, mind you, I've had it since I was 7 years old, and now I am 37 and I still take the medication. Trust me, you guys, if I miss, like, I feel like if I miss a day, there's times where I even catch myself where I forget to take my medication. I have to ask my mom, or I have to think back, like, did I take it or whatever? Because I get freaked out because, like I said, I know when I'm going to have them. Because I tend to, like I said, I jerk a lot. I stutter a lot. I wonder a lot, like I look around a lot, like if I'm lost, like I just know when I'm gonna have one. So I tell my friends and my family, like, hey, I don't feel good. I need to go lay down. I think I'm gonna have one. And so my friends and my family are already prepared of what to do, when something like that happens. So now, like I said, I know when I'm gonna have one. And I know there's a lot of people that don't know that when they're gonna have it. But with me, in my case, I do. But I think I remember a doctor telling me that I have the really, really bad one. I forgot what it's called. If you guys know which one I'm talking about, leave it in the comments down below, you guys. I think, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they said was it tonic clonic or clonic tonic, something like that. I don't know. If you guys know which one I'm talking about, they say that I have that one, but I heard about that one. That one's like a really, really bad one. And I feel like I don't have that one, you guys, but I don't know. But anyways, I just, like I said, I wanted to share that background with you guys of me. Just so you guys could get to know me a little bit more. Like I said, a lot of people tell me that I don't look like I'm sick. I don't look like I have a disability. But, sometimes there's, to be honest with you guys, there's nothing wrong with you having a disability. We're not all perfect or whatever. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. And then just share you guys, a little bit of me, of my background, of me having seizures, epilepsy. So, like I said, they're controlled. I haven't had one. I want to say I haven't had one in, oh wow. It's been a long time, you guys. It's been a long time that I haven't had seizures, in a while. Because I'm always so on top of my medication, taking them every single day. And, so yeah, it's been a long time. I have not had one in years. And I remember back then I would get mad, I would get sad, more sad, because I remember the doctors told me that now that I'm gonna have seizures, epilepsy, like, yeah, seizures for the rest of my life, that if I ever wanted to drive, it would be impossible for me to drive. And excuse me, hold on, hold on, you guys. Yeah, they told me that if I have ever thought about ever driving, that it was going to be out of the question, because um, I would be endangering other people, and I would be endangering myself. I'll be hurting myself and other people, and they wouldn't want that, which makes sense, But I was sad, because I was like, man, all I ever wanted was my own car and, drive and stuff like that. So, but yeah, um, but yes, I even was too busy rambling my mouth on. I was like, I'm not even eating. I'll probably eat this until a little bit later. Um, but, but yeah, you guys, I just thought I'd let you guys, give you guys a little bit of my story. Um, Sorry if this video ends up being a little too long. I'm probably gonna have to try my hardest to take some parts out. I don't know. Um, like I said, bear with me. But yeah, I just thought I'd share you guys a little bit of that. I didn't want to make it too long, this video. If it is, I'm sorry, you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little background of, a little bit of me, of my disability that I have. But it's controlled. It's okay. So I'm fine. And but yeah, that was it. I'm trying to think of anything else that I've left out. Um, but like I said, no, I just wanted to share that short little story. I didn't want to make it too long for you guys and bore you guys. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna finish the rest of this. Like I said, sorry if this video was a little too long, but because I told you guys, if you guys can see, like, look, I only ate one. Like, come on now, what the hell? I only ate one. There's like a bone back here. I only ate one, and I still have a lot of fries, and they're cold because I have the fan on. But I'm gonna try to eat this as soon as I'll eat this a little bit later. Maybe my husband can help me. But I will. If you guys have any questions, guys can leave them on the. If you guys have any questions for me about epilepsy, you guys can leave them in the comments down below. And maybe if you guys have a story do want to tell me, I would love to hear them. You guys could leave your stories in the comments or however you like. I believe I post my Instagram. If you have not followed me yet, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Like I said, I'm just starting, you guys. I am brand new. I'm like a brand new toy. So I'm new to everything. I'm new to this. I'm new to editing. I'm new to everything. So, but yeah, so I wish I was doing a lot more eating than just talking. I should have done both. But yeah, you guys, that was pretty much it for this video. If you like videos, if you like more video, if you like this video and you would like to see more of these kind of videos, mukbangs with story times, leave them in the comments down below. If you watched all the ways through, just want to say thank you guys for for having time to watch me, because I tend to talk a lot. So once again, thank you guys. If you guys seen all the ways down through the whole way, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. Like I said, if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. So I guess that was it for this video. Like I said, you guys could tell I'm still so nervous. I'm still nervous. I'm still brand new, you guys. So I will be uploading another video pretty soon. I will let you guys know. I know it took a while to upload the second video, but but yeah, like I said, if I had a lot more other things to say about that, but I didn't want to make this video too long. So sorry, I wasn't eating a lot. I was too busy more talking to you guys and just kind of conversating, and I was just taking little bits here of the story that I had of my seizures and my epilepsy. So, but yeah, you guys, if you guys have any questions or anything that you guys leave them in the comments down below. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for your time, for watching me. I know I could talk a lot, and sorry for that, you guys. I tried to make them not so long. I know I shouldn't, because my food is cold, you guys, but I was rambling so much. But once again, thank you guys so much. That is it for this video, for today's video. If you liked this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe. So thank you guys all for watching. Until next time, you guys, bye.